Hey everybody, Heidi Frankel from FYI 50 Plus, and here we're with Dave Foreman, and Dave's going to introduce himself and tell us a little bit about this year's theme at the Arboretum. Go ahead, Dave.
Great to have you here in the pumpkin patch this morning. This is the 15th year for us to have our world acclaimed pumpkin village. There's 52 varieties of pumpkin squash and gourds, 90,000 total. This year's theme, we're calling it the art of the pumpkin. So we've done all these beautiful displays just around using the colors and the shapes to kind of create mosaics with the pumpkins. So it's really nice. It's a little different this year. Some years we've been able to let people go in the pumpkin houses, but because of current conditions, we're just going to look and be outside. And so that's one of the reasons we're going to do these beautiful mosaics around these pumpkins to make that happen. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun for people to come and take photos and get selfies here.
And tell us about some of these pumpkins, gourds, squashes. What's that skinny one? I've never seen that.
Well, this is actually a Naples squash, and this is an heirloom squash from Italy, Naples, Italy, actually. And they're really large. I'm going to pick up this small one so you can kind of see. Okay. Even that's pretty heavy, and it's a real thick flesh, real tasty squash. And one of these can feed probably 50 people, because there's a lot of squash. And you see the big ones behind me, probably even 40, even up to 50 pounds sometimes. So a lot of these are interesting. They're not just all pumpkins. We display them all over here on this back side, so you can see the name. We have a sign, because a lot of people are interested, like, what is that called? And they can see it and pick it out there as well. And you'll see a lot of these in the groceries too, and you might not know what to do with them, but we can help folks out by talking about them here at the Arboretum.
That's really
nutritious squash.
Yeah, that's really cool. I'm going to pan over so the people can see all that you're talking about with the labels, because I do believe that not many people have seen all the different varieties that you have here.
There's quite a few. You know, what we do is our pumpkin suppliers, a group that grows our pumpkins, really grow about all that you can grow that are in the marketplace that are good for display. Because there are other things that are in that family of pumpkin squash that don't last long, like a zucchini squash or a yellow summer squash. They don't have the lasting power as a lot of these winter squash do, and the pumpkins and the gourds.
Yeah, that's really interesting, and I'm sure that when people come here and they see how you've used them, they're going to want to decorate their own backyard.
Yeah, and get some good ideas for how to use these. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. That's become kind of a trend now. People decorate like the front door with some pumpkins. One of the things I love to do is stack them by size and change of color. It can be really a cute way to display them as well.
Well, that's great. I thank you for all of this. It's a nice little education, and it's beautiful. So everybody come on down and see all the wonderful pumpkins and the hard work that Dave and his crew has put into this year's Art of the Pumpkin themed festival here at the Dallas Arboretum. Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.